Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna rump. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend.
Hey baddies, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Let me not be rude. I missed you all very much. For those of you who are new, welcome to Styles by Baddies. I post new videos every week and they all revolve around beauty related content, along with me giving a voiceover and telling you guys a story time to keep you entertained. So be sure to subscribe and join the family. Today I'll be talking about the time my friend became completely obsessed with me. This all started a couple years ago when I met this girl, let's call her Lisa. We clicked instantly, we had the same taste in music, loved shopping at the same places, and even had a similar sense of humor. It was like we were meant to be friends, and I was so excited because, it's rare to find someone you vibe with so well. And at first everything was great. We hung out all the time, texted each other constantly, and even started sharing little inside jokes. Lisa would always tell me how much she admired me, my style, my confidence, even the way I talk. And I thought it was sweet at first, but looking back, there were definitely some red flags I ignored. For example, she would sometimes say things like, I wish I could be more like you, or you're so perfect, I wish I had your life. And I always laughed it off, thinking she was just being nice, but little did I know there was something much deeper going on. As we got closer, Lisa started becoming more and more involved in my life. She would show up unannounced at my place, wanting to hang out even when I told her I was busy. She would text me constantly, and if I didn't respond right away, she'd send little follow-up messages asking if I was mad at her or if she did something wrong. It was like she couldn't go a minute without talking to me. Then things started getting really weird. She began copying everything I did. If I bought a new outfit, she'd buy the exact same one. If I, changed my hairstyle, she'd do the same thing the next day, literally. She even started using the same phrases I used and started mimicking my mannerisms. It was like she was trying to be me. And at first I didn't mind too much. I figured, she just admired me and wanted to be like me, which is flattering, right? But then it started to feel suffocating. I couldn't do anything without her wanting to do the same. I couldn't have a conversation with someone else without her getting jealous and trying to insert herself into the situation. It was like she wanted to be the only person in my life. One day, things took a really creepy turn. I had just started dating this guy. Let's call him Alex. I was excited to, tell Lisa about it, thinking she'd be happy for me. But instead of being excited, she got really weird. She kept asking me all these personal questions about him, like what he looked like, where we met, and even where he lived. Yes, y'all, lived. I thought she was just being curious, but then she started saying things like, I bet he'd like me more, or I wish I could find a guy like that. And I didn't think much of it until one night when me and Alex were out on a date, and I got a text from Lisa. She said she was in the area and wanted to stop by. And it was so weird because I hadn't told her where we were going, so I was very confused as to what she meant by that. I asked her, how she knew where we were, and she said, oh, I just had a feeling. That's when I started to really get uncomfortable. I told Alex about it, and he suggested we go somewhere else to avoid any awkwardness. So we did change locations. We moved to a different spot, but sure enough, Lisa showed up there too. She acted all surprised to see us, but I knew something was off. She had been following us. After that night, I started pulling back from Lisa. I didn't want to confront her directly because I was kind of afraid of how she might have, reacted. But I did start to make excuses to not hang out with her. I would say things, like I needed space to figure out what was going on and stuff like that. But Lisa did not take the hint. Instead, she started showing up at my place even more frequently, sometimes even late at night, when I was in the middle of my sleep, saying, she just wanted to talk or she was feeling lonely. She even started posting messages on social media saying things like, it hurts when the person you care about the most pushes you away, or I guess some people just don't appreciate real friendship. And the final straw to me came when I found out that Lisa had gone behind my back and tried to get close to Alex. She started messaging him asking if, he wanted to hang out with me, saying things like, we don't need her, let's just have fun with just the two of us. And Alex showed me these messages, and I was literally horrified and I felt betrayed and I felt, like just weirded out. And it was clear that she was trying to sabotage my relationship because she couldn't stand the idea of me having someone else in my life. And at that point, I knew I had to cut ties. I confronted Lisa and told her that her behavior was making me uncomfortable and that I needed some space. Of course, she didn't take it well. She started crying, saying that she didn't understand why I was being so mean to her, which I literally wasn't. She accused me of abandoning her, and she even said that I was the only person who truly understood her. And it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, but I knew I couldn't keep her in my life. After that conversation, I blocked her on everything and completely cut off contact. It took me a long time to feel safe and comfortable again, especially like making friends and talking to different people. But eventually I realized that, I made the right decision and I shouldn't let this girl, stop what I have going on in my life. So that's pretty much it for this story time. If it's anything that I would like y'all to take, it's to pretty much just trust your instincts and set boundaries, even with people who seem like they just want to be close to you and are genuine, because sometimes you sooner or later realize that they aren't as genuine as you may have thought from the start. And sometimes what starts as admiration can turn into something toxic. That's for friendships, relationships too, and it's important to protect your peace, most importantly. Anyways, thanks for listening to this crazy story, baddies. If you enjoyed this story time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Stay safe out there, and remember to always trust your gut. Until next time, bye, baddies.
Cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm jaded. Most of the things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You'll try to come back when you faint. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not bad. You wanna get with me, stop. Yes, I'm hurting, yes, I'm jaded. Most of these things I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you chase. You wanna hear me up when you make it. You'll try and come back when you're famous. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop. Y'all on this side, y'all over on this side. Hey, told me about all your insecurities for what? Drag me like 2 hours to your family's house for what? Said you need some time, but I should stick around for what? Always felt like sticking around's the same as being stuck. That's that shit that drives me crazy. And like guns with the aching and getting under my skin. Pretty little young thing, had a nigga convinced, got me too excited. Yeah. You play me.
Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna romp. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie.